A growing number of new data streams result in all sorts of new challenges for insurers. The key is to extract meaningful insights and to make better predictions. DataRobot will showcase the solution: automated machine learning. With this solution, DataRobots bring data science to the masses. Next on stage, DataRobot.
Good afternoon. I'm Rajiv Shah. I'm a data scientist for DataRobot. Today, I want to tell you a little bit about the company, tell you the problem that we're solving, and walk you through a demo of DataRobot. The demo is going to tackle an important problem in insurance: fraud. DataRobot is over 6 years old. We're based in Boston, but we have offices all over, including one here in Munich. We've raised over $120 million in funding and have a global workforce of 500 people. We're one of the fastest growing AI companies out there. We have a core of insurance and banking customers, but as the value and the power of machine learning has grown, we have virtually all verticals represented, whether it's manufacturing, aviation, healthcare. The problem we are solving is around data and helping companies extract value out of their data. Take insurance. Insurance has been collecting data for hundreds of years. But to get value out of that data, you need to find the patterns. This is where machine learning comes into play. Machine learning helps you find those patterns. Think about problems in insurance. Identifying which customers to target, which are likely to churn. Being able to price and assess the risk of a customer, right? Actuarial science. Looking at claims. Is it likely to be fraudulent? Is there a litigation risk with the claim? These are the kinds of questions machine learning can solve. This is why, across industries, machine learning is going to generate trillions of dollars of value. Now, one way to attack this machine learning problem is to hire lots of data scientists. It's not an easy path. This is where DataRobot comes into play. DataRobot helps you build accurate and predictive models at scale, gives you tools to help you understand and interpret those models, explain them. And then finally, we work nicely with your IT. We work nicely in the enterprise with your model risk and compliance folks. So now, let's go ahead and move on over to a demonstration of DataRobot. The problem I'm going to start is just being able to build a model to assess the likelihood of a fraudulent claim. This is what my data set looks like. Each row here is an individual claim, and this is a historical data set where we know whether fraud has occurred. And so I'm going ahead here, uploading that data set. DataRobot is then going to analyze that data set and allow us to start doing some exploratory data analysis on this. So some of this will be creating visualizations, as well as providing summary statistics, being able to understand what are the mins, means, and getting a feel for the data. So at this point, DataRobot has done that. We can see, for example, to be able to look at the data. But really what we want to do is build a model. So I'm going to go ahead and enter in what we want to predict and press that start button. This is kicking off the automated modeling process. DataRobot now is going to build 40 different types of machine learning models, let you know which ones are the most accurate, give you tools for understanding them, allow you to deploy them with just a click of a button. It's going to take a few minutes for doing this, and we lost a little bit of time during the during my Wi-Fi. But you can see here, we've already just about started the modeling process. I'm going to go ahead and scale up the number of modeling engines here. And this is DataRobot now building 20 different models. I'm going to go ahead and move to a finished project in the interest of time. In this finished project, what you'll be able to see is a list of models. In this list of models, we'll be able to assess which are the most accurate models. Here. Now, DataRobot has a long history of being able to produce these accurate and interpretable models. So one thing we can do is look at our insights and understand how the model is working. So here we can see for claims that were likely to be fraudulent had text in them that had words like vehicle and slow and whiplash. Now, DataRobot has done this for a number of years. We've gotten a lot of customers by being able to build these accurate and interpretable models. But our customers have wanted more. So a couple of features we've recently added that I want to highlight is compliance documentation. So for any of the models in DataRobot, we can now generate a detailed compliance report. This saves a considerable amount of tedious work that otherwise your folks that build these models would have to do. So for this particular model, we'll get about a 30-page report. The other thing I want to focus on today is deployment. DataRobot has always made it very easy to deploy a model. With one click, you can deploy a model. But deploying a model is only the start of it. Another important piece is to be able to understand what happens to that model after you've deployed it. So what I want to show you now is some of our model monitoring. What this capability allows you to do is to understand the overall health of a model, right? How well it's doing. But not only that, DataRobot recognizes that in reality, the data that you've trained your initial model is very different than the new data that's coming in, right? The world is constantly changing. We recognize this, and this is where we've added model monitoring to allow you to understand both what happens to your predictions over time, but as well as your individual features or variables over time. This capability helps you ensure that your models stay accurate because then you can retrain and redeploy the models. With DataRobot, you can do that with a click of a button in the GUI or using our Python API. So this is some of the value that DataRobot brings to automated machine learning. DataRobot is a rapidly growing company, and it's really a testament to the value we've been able to bring our customers. We have many of the largest insurance and reinsurance companies as customers. We offer a product. If you're interested, we offer a time-bounded, zero-cost proof of concept where you bring your data, evaluate DataRobot, see if it works for you. If you want more information on DataRobot, we have a booth right outside the door on the right. We'd be happy to talk to you about your particular use cases. Thank you very much for your time.